What is going on, you guys? It's Zach here, and today I'm going to be talking about 7 different streams of income that you can start generating today. At the end of this video, I'll share with you how many income streams I currently have, as well as how many I would love to have by the end of this year. And this won't be one of those videos where I say, oh, go to this website, copy and paste this link 100 times an hour and you'll make 50 bucks. No, this is 7 realistic types of income that you can generate, and it's not a nuisance. I think now is more important than ever for people to start developing multiple streams of income. As we saw in 2020, you never know what can happen. Millions of people lose their jobs, it seems like every single month. So by having these other streams of income, they could be able to support and sustain you if you were to lose your job, for example. And contrary to popular belief, not all types of income are created equal. So coming in at number 1, it is the most common type of income. It's what people usually associate when they think of making money, and that is earned income. If you work part-time or if you have a full-time job with a salary, you're considered an employee, and this would be considered earned income. Examples of people who make earned income would be a school teacher or even a CEO of a major company. A lot of the times, these CEOs are considered employees. While having a full-time job is great and making this earned income is a great way to start, there are a couple of things to keep in mind when it comes to this type of income. First, earned income is considered active since you're technically trading your time for money. And while you could be a very highly paid employee, there's only a certain amount of time that you have every single day to work. One more really important thing to take into account is taxes that come along with earned income. There are employees out there who are taxed at 40% of their income depending on how much they make per year, and that's essentially like working 40% of your time for the government. I currently work a full-time job in sales. I have a salary and I'm paid bi-weekly. And when I see how much money I lose every other week to taxes, I'm not gonna lie, it's a tough listen. It's a tough listen.
It's a tough listen. It's a tough listen.
So while earned income is a great place to start when it comes to building wealth, there are other types of income that you should definitely keep in mind. If you want to increase your income in 2021, there's one simple step you need to take, and that is to hit that like and subscribe button. I respect being shameless, as you can see. Coming in at number 2 is rental income. The most common type of rental income is buying a single family house and renting it out to your tenants. But rental income comes from a couple of different sources as well. For example, if you own a commercial building and you lease that out to a company, or you own an industrial plant and you lease that out to a manufacturer. I know you're probably thinking, Zach, I don't have a 20% down payment to give on a property, especially when the market is so crazy right now. There are a couple of ways to get around this and get your feet wet when it comes to real estate investing. One of the best ways, in my opinion, is called house hacking, where you buy a duplex, for example, you live in one unit and you rent out the other, and your tenant is paying you rent, which you put towards the mortgage, and a lot of the times it'll either come close to covering your entire mortgage, or you'll have to come out a few $100s every month. Won't get into it too much in this video, but I will link my favorite house hacking book below. It's called House Hacking by Craig Curelop, and I would definitely recommend it for anyone who is interested in getting involved with real estate investing. And like anything that I link in the description, please do not feel obligated to use my link. If you do, I really appreciate it, but at the same time, there is no obligation. Another interesting source of rental income is actually renting your car. It's called Toro. I personally don't do it, but I know that there are people out there who make their car payments based off the income that they generate from using Toro and leasing out their cars on a daily basis. Coming in at income stream number 3 is business income. Examples of businesses would be drop shipping or starting a photography company, selling a service such as consulting on a topic that you know a lot about, or even training someone in sports. One thing that's really great about business income is that it's taxed differently than earned income. Basically, with earned income, you work, you get taxed, and then you spend whatever is left. But with business income, you work, you get paid, you spend all the money that you can on your business expenses, and then you're taxed on whatever is left. In order for you to take advantage of these tax strategies, you need to start an LLC or a corporation. And I am not a tax accountant or a lawyer. If you're interested in starting your own business, definitely consult with a trained professional. This is just what I'm planning on doing. Plus, you have a lot of great write-offs as a business owner. For example, if you want to go out and lease a car, that could be considered for business use if you're using it for your business. So there are a couple of really great things that go along with business owners and their tax strategies. So if you're interested in that, I would definitely reach out to a tax accountant or a lawyer and get it going. Coming in at number 4 is dividend income. So as a stockholder of a corporation, you are paid dividends as almost like a thank you for being a shareholder in that company. I do love dividend income. Fair warning, you will need a lot of money invested in your portfolio to see a large return. Say you need $60,000 a year to live off of comfortably. Well, in order to receive $60,000 a year in dividend income, you would need $1 million invested at a 6% dividend yield. But at the same time, it's essentially free money that this corporation is giving you, so I would definitely take advantage of that and add that to your sources of income. Coming in at number 5 is one of my favorites, and that is capital gains income. Capital gains income is when you have an asset that appreciates in value and you sell it and you realize that gain. An example would be if you bought a house for $300,000 and then 2 years later it's worth $500,000. Well, your capital gain on that property would be $200,000. However, this also applies to stocks. Say you were to buy 10 shares at $100 a piece, and that goes up to $150 per share. So the total value of your stock would be $1,500, making your capital gain $500. One of the best parts about capital gain income is that it's taxed very differently than earned income. Earned income, like we mentioned earlier, can be taxed at up to 40%, whereas capital gains is usually between 15 and 20%, but there are some cases, like real estate investing, where that could be taxed at a 0% tax rate. That could be through methods like a 1031 exchange, but we won't get into that in this video. Coming in at number 6 is Mariah Carey's favorite form of income, and that is royalty or residual income. Royalty income is when you create a product or a service, for example a song, and every single time that song is played on the radio or streamed on Spotify, you get a percentage of the income generated. It's reported that Mariah Carey makes between $600,000 and $1 million every single December just off of All I Want for Christmas Is You. I'm assuming it's your favorite type of income. I don't know why it wouldn't be. But if you're not a singer, there are a couple of other ways that you can go about getting royalty or residual income. An example would be writing a book or creating a course on an area that you know a lot about or you are an expert at, or even creating a YouTube channel. The great thing about royalty or residual income is that it's one of the most passive types of income. Once you finish creating that course or writing that book, it's pretty much hands off and it continues to generate revenue for you. Coming in at income stream number 7 is affiliate marketing. Over the last few years, affiliate marketing has become very popular, and I believe that it will only continue to grow even more. For those who don't know what affiliate marketing is, it would essentially be like if I were to promote a book, for example, and I linked it in my description and you were to go use that link and buy that book, I would then receive a commission of that sale. I think this is one of the best ways for companies to market their products because it's essentially through word of mouth advertising, which is, in my opinion, the best form of advertising. Plus, they're not necessarily spending a ton of money on ads or ad space, and they're allowing their customers to promote their products for them. Plus, the person who is promoting that product receives a commission in the form of a percentage or a flat rate payment, so it's a win-win situation for everyone. And there are people making dumb amounts of money from affiliate marketing. For example, when Ronaldo has a sponsored Instagram post, he's getting paid around $1 million just for that one post. So out of these 7 types of income, let me break down for you guys the streams that I currently have and the streams that I would love to have by the end of this year. So first, my first stream is through earned income or active income. Secondly, I have dividend income from companies like AT&T, Apple, and Walmart. Third, I have capital gains income in the form of stocks and index funds and cryptocurrency. Lastly, I have income in the form of affiliate marketing with the products that I've promoted so far on this channel. By the end of 2021, my main goal is to add 3 more streams of revenue to my income streams. The first would be rental income. I would want to go about this by investing in both residential and commercial real estate. I would start in residential by house hacking a duplex, living in one half and renting out the other. And I would love to get involved in commercial real estate investing as well, because although the prices are usually a lot higher, the profits are as well. Plus all the tax advantages that come along with real estate investing. Secondly, I would love to add business income to my streams of revenue. I can't really get into what is coming yet, but you guys will see very soon. And the third income stream that I'm looking to add to my portfolio this year is in the form of royalty or residual income. One of the main things that I want to stress about this channel is that I'm learning alongside of you guys. I'm not an expert in any of this yet, but at the same time, I'm educating myself every single day and going on this financial journey with you guys in the process. So those are 7 realistic types of income that you can start generating. In the comments, let me know what type of income you guys think is best, as well as how many streams of income you currently have versus how many you want to have by the end of this year. If you got any value from this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.